Welcome back to the Honest Honkies.
What's happening?
That's the intro.
Okay,
I was getting psyched.
let's go. We're freaking back for another week.
Welcome to October. Best month of the year. No reason. Just somebody really important's birthdays in that month.
Who?
My sister-in-law.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and mine.
Next.
We have some loud. We have some
You're scaring me today, for real.
it's spooky season.
Almost like I set you up, bro. Ooh. Spooky
It's
season.
spooky season. It's officially October. Best month of the year, best season of the year, and that means, you guessed it, the best merch drop of the year.
Let's go.
We have some hot, spooky merch, hot, sticky, juicy, ooey gooey merch coming out.
Full drip.
That is already out. We went hard for you guys. It's a special limited edition,
Yep.
limited exclusive, whatever word you want to use. We have, I think, 4 new shirts, a couple of accessories. It's the Haunted Honkies drop.
Yeah. Full drip.
Go get your drip. It'll only be available for the month of October, so go check that out. We'll be posting a picture here,
In here.
in there. Go check
And
it
then
out.
the merch goes.
All right. So yeah, and it's also episode 50. So
That's true. I can't believe it's almost been a year. That means that there is at least 50 hours of us talking on the internet, which is about as brutal as it gets.
Isn't that like that's so crazy, bro? Like, I think of my kids, our kids one day.
Yeah.
Like, our dads, people's dads, like kind of our age, only have like a few pictures of their dads, like younger, growing up. There's not much that much like.
That's why they get away with dad lore.
Yeah, there's not much proof that they even existed.
Yeah.
Whereas us, who knows what pictures of us are out there, and also all of this 50 hours of audio they're going to be able to listen.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, go to your room. And he's going to be like, Dad, would you eat a dog?
He's going to be like, Dad, remember when you said this? And he's got the receipts, and he just clicks play on all this
Get in your room.
debauchery you're talking about or something.
It's like, so it's going to be brutal, but it's worth it because we do it for the honks. We do it for the troops. And that's what we're about here.
The honkies love the troops.
So I know things are a little bit crazy with politics right now, but did you see that the New Yorkers are starting to steal the trains?
Yeah, we've evolved from playing Subway Surfers to playing Subway Surfers.
Not even fully grown adults. Like literally 17-year-old teenagers stole a New York subway.
Are they confirmed teenagers?
Well, at least one. The girl was 17 years old.
Yeah.
She got charged with criminal mischief.
So two teens, I guess, just were like, hey, you want to go
Joyride.
joyride a subway?
Which is the stupidest joyride. Because you can only go
You can't
one.
really steer.
You can only go one way.
Yeah.
It's like the cops are like, okay, we'll just wait for it. Station E.
Yeah, right?
It's like, what are you going to do?
You think one of the friends said that? Like, you're going to go to joyride to Subway? And you just pull up at a Subway, and you're like, I thought we were going to get a sandwich.
Oh.
And he's like, no, we're...
How do you... Okay, but honestly, how stupid do you have to be to steal a train?
They kind of sound smart, to be honest. How do you get that thing going?
That thing? The lever that goes up like this?
They just leave the keys in there? The conductor just leave the keys in the sub?
True. I wonder if they took somebody out or if they just like incognito snuck in there.
Yeah, like, classic movie, hit him upside the head and just instant knockout.
I would not steal a train. I would steal a plane. And not fly into a tower. I would fly a scenic route.
You wouldn't fly into like a tower that looked like another one next to it? Anything like that?
Uh-uh.
Okay. You'd fly into a scenic route. Like a like a shape, like a pentagon? Oh, a square?
Yeah.
Like a field, okay.
No, actually, I'd fly into the Apple headquarters. Because it looks like a donut. It's like a big circle.
Okay.
And I would land dead center. I would go target. I hit it. Hoop.
Bullseye, you mean?
3-point.
Target?
Nothing but...
You yell target when you hit a bullseye?
Nothing but ground.
Nothing but wing.
So
you want to hijack?
The weirdest part about the 9/11 is that we taught them how to do it.
Okay, you're using very vague terms here.
Like, they went through American flight school.
Who?
The terrorists.
Really?
Like, yeah, like we gave them a full course on how to just fly right into a. Because I mean, honestly, who's good enough to just hop in a plane? I mean, this is like known. Like, they went through our pilot school,
okay,
and just figured out how to fly. But it's not like a normal person could just hit a tower. Is not that big. That'd be pretty hard to hit.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think so.
No,
because
if you put me in a Boeing, I would hit it.
But imagine you're 30,000 feet in the air and you got to get down and like perfectly pinpoint that thing. That'd be hard. The straight shot. It's almost like they had it locked on.
Maybe. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. Like,
oh really?
I don't know how easy it was to get like your pilot's license or whatever. Probably not. But like when I was going through LTC class, so license to carry.
Yep. Got that.
Like, I'm happy we can do that as Americans and like have a gun and all this and have the right to protect ourselves. But man, dude, it's kind of easy to pass. I'm not gonna lie. There was a guy next to me. I'm pretty sure I told you the story. But when I was taking it, a guy who did not look to be of American descent brought his own gun. So he already had it. And was like, I guess I'm going to take this class so I can carry it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's chill, you know? Well, I mean, I've had shooting experience before, and so we were at the range. So it was like day 2, and they set us up all like in line, shooting that way. And I'm like acing it, obviously. Yeah. But the guy next to me was that guy. He was that guy, and he was just like waving around his gun everywhere. And I'm like, okay, dude. If you shoot me right now,
can I be one person over?
Yes, dude.
This guy's scary.
I was like, bro, this instructor just needs to like keep an eye on this guy. So I was low key nervous, like trying to hit my easy shots, right? Like I'm not really shaking, but so yeah, this guy was shooting and he was like had the worst aim possible, and then when he got done, he was just like, you know, when they do that where they shoot and they pull it.
How do I do it?
And they turn their whole body with the gun next to me. I'm like, ugh. So, but he passed. So I'm like, if somebody like that can pass, I don't know. We might need to reconsider.
Do you think felons should have guns? Because it
depends.
It's kind of weird because it's like, you know, everybody's chill, like, oh, right to bear arms, but we're like not felons. Because if you're,
is it any and all felons cannot?
Yeah, no, can't have a gun. Really? Even if it's not your gun, you can't be caught with a gun. Can't be touching it.
Interesting. I thought it was just some.
No, it's felons. Like Trump, I don't think Trump can have a gun now. You can't have that shtick on him. So, but it's, you know, it's one of those things like conservatives would get hyped about guns and stuff, but they don't go all the way. They're like, you know, we can carry a gun because we're not felons. Which I don't even know. Because if the argument really is we're more safe with more guns, then why can't felons have guns?
So it says here in Texas, it is illegal for someone convicted of a felony to possess a firearm. Mm. But then it says if more than 5 years have passed since completing their prison sentence, including parole/probation, the law will allow them to possess a firearm at home.
Really?
So they can
in the home, though.
Yeah,
that's kind of, you know,
beast.
I mean, I don't know. That one's kind of tough because I'm like, yeah, maybe not great to have crazy people with guns. But also, it's like, if you're going to bring an argument up, if you're going to be like, we're more safe with more guns, and you kind of have to, like, you can't just get rid of that argument when it's inconvenient for you. You know?
Yeah.
This is a tough one because I think...
Yeah. Apparently it's just the 5-year thing in Texas. 5-year thing and only at home.
Do you know if you're more libertarian or conservative?
No.
No? Like, do you think there should be like almost no government?
I believe there needs to be some.
Like how much so?
About 250. I don't know. What kind of question is that?
I mean, it's a good question that not a lot of people talk about.
How much government? Like, you want me to name
Like
max government employee
Can
numbers?
the government... What should the government have a right over? Should the government have a right over taxes, military, property, welfare, health
Honestly, don't know.
insurance?
I haven't thought about it. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
It's a weird place to be because
I don't think they should have right over your property. That's a pretty easy one.
well,
Pretty easy. I mean, if you got property.
but if they don't have a right to your property, then they also can't help you if somebody tries to take it. Would be the argument, you know? If they don't have like sovereignty over the property, then they would have more. Well, that's the thing. That would make you more libertarian. That would make you less laws because, and there's not a lot of people talk about it because, as conservatives, it's weird because we do think there should be like some law and order, but I think I actually tend to be more like a libertarian and just dramatically less government. But I don't know if it's a tough spot because then you have to allow some wild things.
I mean, I think our government's set up pretty well right now. Just, I mean, obviously there's a lot of things that can change that would make it better, but
Yeah.
it's the way the founders set it up pretty good.
Well, it's changed a lot since they set it up, though.
It's changed very much,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still intact. It's a very, very proficient system.
The articles,
Durable, I should say.
the articles with, I don't know who it was, New York Times or the Washington Post. Somebody, one of the big ones, put out a big article and they were like, is the Constitution getting in the way of our democracy? And they're like, should it be abolished? It was like a legitimate argument or article that somebody put out, and it was brutal.
We're there, dude.
But I think this is what people don't really have a grasp on is, you know, progressives and conservatives and these people, they don't, they just stick to one side so much that they don't really think through what they're saying very often. And they don't, like, no conservatives thinking about should felons have guns. Because, I mean, if it was up to me, I would say you'd have to be consistent with your argument at least. You'd have to at least, if your argument is truly people are more safe with more guns, then let's give felons guns.
That's crazy. You hear about I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Hassan Salamani or whatever.
Ooh, it sounds familiar.
The guy, like, basically Pope for Hamas. Like, the guy.
No way. He
So-
came out of the hole?
No. Israel got him first. Yeah, they killed him.
No way. Confirmed?
The 23rd, September 23rd, I think. So, like, yeah, a week ago.
We found out a week later? Dang.
No, I mean,
Oh, it's
we
been out
found
there?
out the day of, but, like, yeah, so he was, like, the top guy, apparently, over there, which we talked about the beepers.
Yeah.
Call it Operation Grim Beeper.
Green beeper?
Grim Beeper.
Oh, grim. That's
So-
funny. Israelis are pretty funny with it.
Pretty good. No, so that was obviously Israel. They took credit for that. But they also had radios. They also sold them radios. You know about that? Like walkie-talkies.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
were scared. Yeah.
So yeah, so they sold them the beepers early on, blew up all the beepers, blew up all their junk. Then they were like, man, we can't
Oh.
we can't use beepers no more for communication, so we gotta use radio. You gotta use walkie-talkies.
Yikes.
Israel was there too. Israel blew up the walkie-talkies. So this guy, Soleimani or whatever, he was like super scared, right? And so he just went hiding because there's no way to communicate.
Yeah,
anymore.
I would.
Like,
My
are you
phone's
supposed to
blowing
do?
up, dude. I can't even watch TikTok.
yeah. So he went hiding, and apparently, whenever Bibi Netanyahu came over,
Crazy name, but yeah.
whenever Bibi came over to the United States to talk, I forgot when this was. I might have my dates mixed up on when he got assassinated, but it was the same day actually. And he was coming to talk to the U.S. and tell him how the cabbage basically.
He was like, "We're about to blow up this hoe."
No, he didn't say it because he didn't want to, spoil it. No, he apparently he got a call right before he got on stage, like an hour before he got on stage to talk, and was like by his IDF guys and was like, "Hey, we know where this guy is. Do we have the go ahead?" And BB was like, "Absolutely, take it." And so while he was giving the speech, or like 5 minutes afterwards, he was
grinning.
Yeah,
he was like,
he was
no
dead.
Idea.
And so basically, that assassination like flipped the whole script.
So war's over, right?
I mean, it's a lot. What's the opposite of bleak? Like more positive.
I mean, but why is there still fighting? It's like you guys lost. Leader done.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, it's like the IDF, like Israel has lost no casualties
For the whole war?
the entire war. Like no, at home. I don't know about in military, but like at home, no casualties. But like Hamas has suffered like so many casualties, and like it's totally lopsided. But the reason the war is still going on, I believe, is because it's like it's obviously political. Like Israel can blow them up to the moon right now, but
Yeah.
like that. Anyways, that assassination is turn the tide basically for the entire thing right now, and like I heard the term paper tiger. Like people thought Iran or whatever was like really strong force, but now they're just showing that they're just paper tiger. Like they have nothing, right? Like they can't even communicate with each other.
Because they've threatened a lot. They haven't really done anything.
I mean, they send missiles all the time, but half of those land in Iran. Like they'll just fail.
So brutal. But I mean, it's insane because the unfortunate part, it's not going to make a difference though. They're going to just wait till we fund terrorists for another 30 years and they'll build up their forces again and try to attack Israel. I mean,
I'm glad he died.
Yeah, I mean,
like a bad man dying is good, but I also heard that they're trying to like not end the war, but like Israel trying to do as much as they can before the election, which makes sense. I mean,
for Israel or for
U.S. because like the Biden-Harris administration has like done nothing, right? Like they just taken the middle road here, and that has helped nobody.
Yeah.
So they're in.
Well, Trump's going to stop the war.
How?
Theoretically.
Oh.
I mean, that's what he's running on.
I believe he will day one be like, "Hey, BB, do what you need to do," right?
Yeah.
Where obviously Biden's like, "Hey, we talk about a deal or something," which obviously isn't happening now. I mean, there's no way that the Hamas would be like, "Yeah, let's do that." I mean, obviously not right now, but
it's tough because I think I'm of the opinion that I don't think Israel should have all of the land because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, there's definitely settlements of Muslim people, so it's like, why even mess with them? Just if there's a clear Muslim settlement, whether that's 20% or 50% of the land, it's like, just stop messing with it. To me, if they were going to fight over it, it seems, especially since Israel has offered like a ton of land before, it would seem reasonable for them to just put a decent offer on the table and for Hamas to take it. I don't really see the point in trying to be like 100%. It's just,
I don't know. I just think like I don't really care, to be honest, like about the land. It's just like,
yeah,
you kind of have to protect your people, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like if somebody comes in and like kills my kid,
yeah,
like I want justice for that. So I'm more on that side of the things, not my land part. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting, and it was also interesting because I remember when BB came, and like even people in Israel were like, "Why are you leaving right now? Like we're in the middle of a war. Like why are you going to the U.S. just to talk to them?"
Yeah.
which I think it was like kind
to
of
get missile money, dude. He saw our politicians signing Ukrainian missiles and was like, "Let me go get some of those."
that missile money.
My politician has got a smile on his face with selling a missile that's gonna blow up 20 people, smithereens. It's like, okay, weird flex. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It makes you wonder because the Ukraine thing is so weird. It is just right before the war, Hunter's there, getting paid $2 million. His dad's also there. Kamala's also there 3 days before the war that she admits to. You know, and just
what was she doing there again?
I think there was
campaigning.
I think there was inklings that Russia was going to come, and so our military got word of it, and she went there, which just looks horrible. Like she went there, obviously to probably say no, like don't invade another country, and then they just march right in 3 days later. But
Kamala is the paper tiger.
Well, it's just like it makes you wonder. You're like, okay, are they so evil and so maniacal and just so corrupt that don't even care about wars, and they actually want wars, and they want people to get engaged with wars simply so we can sell them weapons, and they make billions and trillions of dollars literally just selling weapons and being in an infinite war? Or are they just stupid? You know, are they just like letting Russia walk in there, not showing any strength at all? Or it's.
I think Russia's a stupid one. I mean, you've got so many more resources at your fingertips, right? Just, I mean, not only because you're a bigger country, although that is like the main reason, but like you have just throwing bodies over there at this small little country. And you didn't win in the first week, and you're just like still doing it. It's like that seems pretty stupid, right?
Yeah, but Russia has to play politics because, okay, obviously,
because Putin has cancer.
But like in the very beginning of the war, I don't know if you remember this, but there was like a story where there's like Russians and Ukrainians fighting like actual front line, like real war, like guns on guns. And the Russians got like a good position on the Ukrainians, and they were like, "You guys give up," and they were like, "Russians never give up," and they all just died. And I think that, but the thing is, I think it's like seriously,
that's Soviet,
huh?
That's the Soviet spirit.
Well, I think like imagine if Putin pulled out, his whole country would be like, you know, you sour apple, dude.
I'm sure a lot of them are already like
you soft egg.
I'm sure a lot of them are like, why are you killing our kids? Like just throwing them in there. I know a lot.
But they have a different mindset there, though. It's like it's something we can't comprehend. It's like they don't look at you as individuals. They literally look at you as everybody as an ant colony. It's like you do it for the motherland.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, what about the fatherland?
Makes you wonder. Where do you think the fatherland is? Fatherland,
take me home. West Virginia. No. I just think we didn't have any of these issues 4 years ago. That's what I think.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to say why, but you can probably guess.
But you know what I'm saying. The worst thing about this whole thing,
but the Republican Party is the party of war. So
the worst thing about this is that BlackRock already has secured a like $400 billion contract to rebuild Ukraine. Like the second the war started, they're like, "Oh, we got it. We'll fix it."
Yeah, I put my bid in for that too, and I lost it to BlackRock
by a couple billion, or
yeah, couple.
It's just like imagine being a company like seeing a war started and go, you know, hand in there like, "I got it. I'll clean up the rubble. $400 billion. I'll do it." And not only that, the country's like, "Yeah, we'd love to help you have you clean up after. We don't know if we're going to win or not."
Did they get paid?
It's a contract. I mean, I'm sure
they get paid right now.
I'm sure there's some that's like guaranteed to them. You know, that's what I'm saying. This whole thing, you really you
My
want
cousin Jorge will do it.
really?
He'll do it for $100. Put him to work right now.
I mean,
I haven't heard of that, but that's pretty crazy. I mean,
I'm not making it up. Go.
I know we've already talked about like benefiting off wars and stuff, but cleanup crew for $400 billion.
It just
Gotta get in that business.
I think the thing that I really am thinking about, it's like, okay. Because if you accept, like, I'm going to go Jordan Peterson. If you really accept that people are that evil to, like, throw bodies to sell weapons, that's a lot of evil, dude. That's a whole lot of evil. And I really hope they're just stupid. You know? I really hope they're just... Kamala went over there and Putin's like, I'm going to invade. She's like, no! No, please. It'll look so bad for my campaign.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's the alternative? Putin looked at her and was like, I'll cut you a check after. And she's like, that does not sound too bad.
Pinky promise. Do you hear she went to the border finally?
Let's go, dude. Borders are. I'm a white guy for calling.
She's finally the borders are, dude. I'm finally going to vote for her.
The one thing, I mean, she stands for joy, for just happiness, equal opportunity,
Well,
equal outcome.
not anymore.
Not anymore?
No, she went to the border and was like, if you come over illegally, you're going to be sent back 5 years minimum. Got to stay over there.
Really? I mean, she has to.
She's now really, really hard on the border. And I believe her. She went to the border. She's a border hawk, dude.
So did that become a law, or did she just say we'll do it?
She said that's what But hey, we're getting some policies now, I guess.
Well, the interesting, it's like, if you just look at policies and you're like, okay, if we were all standing in line to get pizza right now, and some people cut,
wait, what kind?
like Domino's pepperoni, like good deep dish, really thick pizza.
Dude, you know the pizza we had the other day?
It's
You
fire.
don't want that pizza?
No, that pizza was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, shout out Heritage. Heritage Pizza.
Heritage pizza. Okay, we're all saying. So imagine you've had the pizza. You're in line. You're about to go get it again.
Wait, a little guy or a big guy?
Oh, the big guy. Yeah, the big pizza.
Big guy. Okay.
Imagine you're in line. Heritage Pizza, about to get a Boss Hog, cilantro. Okay, big rip, about to chuck it down, real nice. Okay, 20 million people cut in front of you. That's a tough one. You know, that's basically what happened at the border. It's like you're a nice bystander. You're about to get your Boss Hog pizza. 20 million people cut in front of you. And they're like, we're asylum seekers. We did, jump over the fence and like not go through the whole process. But can we stay? It's like, no, dude, I want to beat you up. Get to the back of the line.
But my country doesn't have pizza.
Frick your...
That's what they're saying.
I'm getting a Boss Hog.
I'm getting a Boss Hog.
But it's not even like... It sounds selfish because you're like, they need help too. But it's like, also, why did we get rid of the rules? Like, and I was listening to Vivek talk about it on somebody's podcast. I don't even remember who. But he's like, I want immigrants to come here. But you know who I want? You know what the character that I want to come over? Honest people. I don't need them to be hard. Like, they can be hard workers. They can be good people. Don't care. Just be honest. Like, if you start with a lie, it's like...
Just go through the right channels. Wait your turn.
And, dude, I've said it a bunch of times. 7 years to get citizenship is insane. If our government has 10 million employees, surely we can figure something out.
So I've been going through Romans, the book of Romans.
Let's go.
And I was reading, and Paul was talking about how...
Atreides?
No, not Paul Atreides. Paul was talking... He was... Back up here. This is whenever he was getting arrested.
Okay.
First time by the Romans. Yeah. And he was going through the court system.
Mm.
And he was explaining why he was there, what he was doing, his ministry and all that, his conversion. Explaining it to the Romans and the Jews. And he was like, blah, 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 this. But then he's like, I'm going to drop a bomb on you guys.
Shoot.
Turns out I'm a Roman. Boom. Mic drop moment.
Holla.
The Romans were like, hold up, pause.
Yo,
He's a Roman. We gonna jail this guy, you know? Because
dude's-
if you're Roman, you basically make a status, right?
Yeah.
But then he goes on to say, like, the next verse or something, or maybe the next chapter, like, I'm born of so and so, like a different city. And I was like, huh? And so I asked my dad, resident scholar. I asked him, I was like, what's going on here? And he explained basically, like, back then you could obviously be born into a Roman family, or you can, like, serve your time to become Roman.
Yeah.
Or you can buy your way in Roman citizenship. I bring that up to say, what do we think about illegals buying their way to become American citizens?
I think you do have to pay some. I don't know how much it is.
Just like, hey, I want to come in here. I have X amount of dollars.
Let me think.
I'm a citizen.
If I was the president, somebody, well, I'm stealing. I don't know who said it, but they made it good points. They're like, if you're going to be a citizen here, you need to be honest. You need, huh?
You need to be honest, honky.
You need to be honest, honky. You need to subscribe to our channel. No, you need to be honest. You need to burn your boat because you can't. Nobody can serve two masters. It's biblical. Okay. If you still have your heart is back in El Salvador or Cuba or whatever, and you're still sending money back to your family, you're not helping the economy. Like you're not trying to be an American. Okay. And that's tough, but it's like, it's the truth. Like if you're keeping passports to 4 different countries, you're not going to have loyalty to this country. And I think it's important. So, okay. That's
no passports.
I think
like never leave again.
No, I think you can get an American passport, but I don't think you should have 4 different other country passports.
Well, if you're an American citizen, you need an American passport.
What?
Like if you're an American citizen, the only reason you get an American passport would be to leave, so you can come back in.
Yes. But
So,
there's
no
people
reason.
that can have an American passport, they can have a Mexico passport, they can have a Romania passport. And but basically what that's saying, they can have citizenship in other countries. But you're not committed. You're not a part of the team. That's like literally coming on the football squad with the other team's helmet. It's like you're playing for us, but you still got a Spartans helmet on. You know? You're not committed. And
I don't know. I mean, I know a family right now that lives half the year in America and half the year in Italy because they have a business over there. Should they not be here?
I mean, they can, first of all, let's talk, purely speaking, I'm talking about people that want to immigrate. I think if you want to immigrate, then you need to prove that you actually want to be here. And that would be give up your other citizenship. Like if you want to be here. Don't, because what happens when America comes on hard times and Italy is like, you know what? We're going to destroy America and we have a way better army. That person's going to go, why would I stay in America? I'm going to go join Italy's side. That's like a real problem. If you're not committed to the team you join, why would we want you?
So you're saying it's only relevant to like people not born of America?
I think it's harder with people that have American citizenship already and other citizenships because it's like, what are you going to go do? This is the problem with the immigrants right now.
So we don't like dual citizens?
Huh?
We don't like dual citizens?
Do you like a guy that likes OU and A&M? Or OU and Texas? Kind of a weird guy. You know?
I'd half like him probably.
But you
like
don't.
His upper half.
But do you like OU or Texas?
Oklahoma.
There you go. So it's like, imagine the kind of person's.
I don't know about that.
Imagine the person's like, I like, I'm not committed to any side. You want to be in a marriage with that person? It's like, we're married, but also I don't wear a ring on the weekends. It's not like you don't want those kind of people. Let's go, guys.
Ring check.
That'd be crazy if I didn't have it. That'd be so bad.
No, you say committed to that
But you
ring.
want honest people that are committed to the cause, which is a reasonable thing. And you want people, this is the tough one. You want people that they don't have to be great citizens, but good citizens. You don't really want, habitual criminals. You don't want people that have basically never had a job. It's like, or people, I mean, it's really easy to find those things out. It's like,
You said good people, right? Or good citizens?
you want people that aren't just like absolute bottom feeders, that aren't just like coming over here for welfare. That's why,
That free phone?
yeah, the free phone, the unlimited credit card, which is
Those Xbox at the hotels?
it's insane. Like there's immigrants that are reporting they're getting debit cards that they say have a limit that don't have a limit.
Sounds like the life.
It's like, I'm going to go over the border right now and come back, throw dirt in my face and have a way better life.
Yeah. It's definitely whack right now. That's it.
But
we saw this definitely
the problem is the debate really, honestly, this is the more I've thought about it, the more I was like, wow, they kind of chess moved Trump, because the chess move is you can get Trump fired up on a lot of different issues, or you can make him stick to one issue, which is actually really not that good for Trump because he doesn't really want to say exactly what his policy is, because it's an extremely tough problem to deal with, actually getting the immigrants that we have that are illegal right now, getting them out. Yeah. It's like, what are you going to do? You go knock on people's doors? You're going to say, hey, dude, your brother's, he's illegal. Get out of here.
Deportation.
And they say that, and it's like, okay, what's your plan? I mean, they really railroaded him on the debate with that one.
What if Trump low-key took a page out of the IDF playbook, bought the phone company, planted in the phones that they give the illegals?
No.
Trackers. Not bombs. I'm not saying bombs. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. You know, politicians, they'll say stuff all the time that they're going to do. Like, day one, I'll do this, whatever. Day two, sometimes they'll do this.
The problem...
They never have a plan, bro.
The problem is... Okay, unfortunately, society, more specifically democracy, is essentially doomed. Because the only way for the politicians to gain popularity, really, is to give people something that they want. And if you keep giving some people what they want, you get a fat kid. And a fat kid is going to throw temper tantrums when he stops getting what he wants. And he's going to...
I don't know. I mean, some people just want to be left alone. They don't really want anything.
Very rarely.
I think that's most of America. Most of America is just like, hey, leave me alone.
The problem is that people, in order to stay in power, the politicians usually have to offer something. They have to go, oh, we'll fix the border. Oh, we'll give you free welfare. They always have to keep adding. And it's like, you can keep a democracy stable, but it's a very difficult thing to do. And people don't realize that it's like, it's not guaranteed. Like, I really don't like to be the doom and gloom people, because it seems like a bad way to look on the world. Like, oh, if we don't win this election, it's all over. It's all over. If Trump doesn't win, it's the end of America. It's like, I'm tired of hearing that.
Yeah, it's like, calm down.
It's like Joe Biden isn't alive and America's still fine. You know?
Yeah.
No way. It's only 35 days till election.
Yeah. I heard 40, I guess it was 5 days ago, but I thought it was like yesterday. But yeah, 35 days.
Do you think I can still register?
Apparently you can early vote now. Which
Probably
I thought it was only in a few states.
I think you can vote last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Now it's 17 minutes, not 18. Running out of time, bro.
Do you think... Okay.
Have you seen those videos of some guy makes a video of the Electoral College map, and he's like, the states only that are like employed people vote. Only employed people vote. And it shows who's red and blue. And who's the married people vote. You know?
Yeah.
Who's red and blue.
Those maps are wild.
Crazy, bro. Like, Trump wins in a landslide in those, you know?
Yeah. The problem...
It doesn't make sense, bro. I don't know if you keep up with, polls and, percentages of people who vote for who and people who say they're going to vote for whatever. But, low-key doesn't make sense. Because everybody's saying it's, a toss-up. It's anybody's to win. But, Kamala's numbers with like Latino voters and like black voters compared to Biden's when he was running, it's like cut in half from what Biden had.
Yeah.
And Trump is still neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really add up.
The problem is, really and truthfully, there's only a couple counties that matter at this point because the popular.
How do we get to like Pennsylvania being the one state that decides it?
Well, it's not even the state. It's like there's certain counties. There's like Fulton County or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and usually the difference in county is like 20,000 votes, which for a county is not that much. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, and they get all the fun rallies too. Like, why don't know rallies in Texas?
True.
I want to go to one. I will go to both. See which one's better. I want to go see Megan Thee Stallion. Watch it on stage.
Okay, honestly though, for real, I would definitely go to a Kamala rally because it's like you hear all these things like CGI crowd. It's like, well, let me find out.
Yeah.
Like, let me go see. Also,
the only thing I know is not CGI, my eyeballs. Let's see it for real.
And like, let me see Trump's rally. Like, let me see. I have the biggest crowds.
Let me see if I get bored.
Let me see if I get shot. If I'm at a Trump rally.
Let me check the roofs. Roofs?
Roofs.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I just wish that people were like, first of all, realize it's not the end of the world, either way, and then come to sensible arguments about and get on long form debates again. Honestly, one of the biggest heresy about this whole election cycle is just the fact that they're getting rid of debates. Like democracy, bro, that's what it's all about. A debate means to fight. Like it literally means it means baster.
We need to bring back
debaster.
We need to bring back like 6-hour debates all day. You know, they
yeah.
used to have those. You can bring back all day debates, live stream it. We need to see who can last, dude.
Yeah,
you know, like those filibusters or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who can stand up there? No food, no water, just talking. Who entertains me more?
Well, it's just you really get to like learn ideas when somebody talks about them for more than 30 seconds. Because in 30 seconds, I can make anything sound good.
Yeah, that's insane that you brought that up. Yeah, like in those debates, or the debate we watched, you may have a minute and a half to answer this question.
It's like, what? Bro. What do you mean? So Biden was mentally impaired, but Kamala was born that way. And it's like, you get rewarded for it, bro. You get
well, my swing is better than his.
It's like, he's a 5 handicap.
Yeah.
That's how they have it set up. And that's how, you know, they ask a crazy question to Kamala. Did you ever meet with Putin? She goes, what I care about is love and joy and
turning the page forward.
And equal outcome is what we need to be worried about.
To what is ahead of us. And what is ahead of us must be in front of us.
And turn the page. And we shouldn't be mad at Kamala. Honestly, we shouldn't be mad at Kamala. We shouldn't be mad at the Democrats. We shouldn't be mad at Trump. We should be mad at the people that are allowing democracy to not be democratic and allowing it to not be the free expression of thought. Because when the free expression of thought collides and ideas smash into each other, you know what comes out of it, dude?
Fat kid.
Something beautiful.
Oh.
Just like when Muhammad Ali punches.
Well, I believe we should be mad at Democrats for that reason. I believe they're taking that away from us.
Unfortunately, it does look like most of the mainstream is largely.
So, I'll correct you there.
But the other thing is, you know, the weird part is we are in a portion of, I guess, this mainstream media where Fox is the biggest channel. Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, they're all the biggest channels. And I think they've even shown like the Republican Party has more money and more airtime being seen than the Democrats, which is, it's interesting because we don't always feel like the majority, but as currently we are.
Yeah, I feel like it's much more Republican in the media than last election cycle. Definitely. Yeah. Which, cool.
Apparently BlackRock, I don't know if this is true. I saw a chart, dude. I was just swiping through my stories, saw a chart. It said that BlackRock funded like significantly more money to Republican campaigns than Democratic campaigns.
Go. Which makes no sense, but let's go.
I mean, does it? Because here's the thing. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just coming up with theories that might be conspiracies. Donald Trump says he wants the end of the war immediately this day. Okay.
As would any sane person.
Guess whose contract kicks into action as soon as that happens? B-Rock, baby.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, don't they only make money if there's wars going on?
Maybe. BlackRock is mostly, real estate hit kind of group or fund.
I guess.
So, it really could be just the clash of the two companies. It could be the clash of the warmongers and the just finance bros that doing coke. And they just want to sell houses. They want to sell.
What even is a finance bro, dude?
I mean, a finance bro is.
I know it's the stereotype of like. Come on. Is that really a subsection of people? Subgroup?
Unfortunately, I think
finance bro. Like, wouldn't we just call those people like bankers?
Well,
like
they're not
the
really.
Monopoly
They're
guy?
not really bankers, though. The finance bro is more like people that invest in certain companies, and if that company does better, they get a $500,000 bonus that week, and they're like, I'll take out a few kids to make sure this investment goes through. If I really get a $500,000 bonus, I'm gonna have P. Diddy spy on a couple people.
I'm just thinking 4 years ago. She came up to me.
Oh no,
bro! Listen to me right now. You got to get into Tesla. you gotta buy into.
No,
I'm finance bro. You got to trust me. Buy into Tesla right now. Me trusting the bro. Yeah, I'll put some money in there. Immediately went down the next day and hasn't come back up since.
Well, I'm not a finance bro. I care about the people.
Care about your kids?
I care about the people. Okay. I see a baby, I'm like, that's a good child.
No,
but
dude, I have bad taste in my mouth of finance bros because I've been screwed over by one.
Well, finance bros should deserve a bad look.
It's okay to apologize to me right now on air,
Josh. That was not every trade is a hit, and that one happened to be a horrible trade. I'm sorry.
That was a swing and a major miss.
I told you to invest money, and immediately I went home. I saw a slight tick down. I sold everything I had.
Sold it.
I sold it at the peak, and I just said, I hope it gets better.
It's about to skyrocket. So.
I'm up 100% about it,
Yeah, well, I'm still down.
Actually, that's kind of an interesting thing to talk about. Did you see like the flyer, the 1010 flyer for Elon Musk, that basically the Tesla event they're about to have?
Tinted flyer?
1010. It's because it's going to be the 10th of October. There's like a big flyer.
Just what?
The
Tesla event?
Yeah.
Is it Tesla?
Well, the thing is, people don't realize like Tesla's a big company. Tesla's, first of all, has the largest database of real world artificial intelligence data, basically, because their cars are collecting information on the whole world all the time. But they're also doing the Optimus robot, which they're going to reveal. Does it say?
I don't know where I'm at right here.
Just Tesla 1010. Oh, there, right there. We robot. This thing is, just click the picture. The
We robot. Okay.
And so, first of all, my stock's about to. Listen, if you guys want some money, listen.
Dude,
whatever Josh just said, don't worry about that. The Tesla stock is definitely about
buy it right now.
It's about to explode because they're gonna just reveal the Optimus robot, and that thing is going to be insane.
Shane's been saying this for a while now, and I don't believe it.
Well, they finally put the event together. It's supposed to be in September. It's coming.
Oh, it's delayed.
Not now.
No. It was supposed to be in September.
Yeah,
but it got delayed to 10/10.
Yeah.
So it must not be ready. Kind of like Apple Intelligence.
Hey, don't come at me with smarts. You're not trying to be analytical in here.
What's up with that, dude? I can't find a stupid flyer.
I don't know. I don't know how you couldn't invest. Okay. You know how Google had basically all of the keys to turn and you got control of the whole internet?
Sure, looks like a movie poster.
Yeah, it looks legit.
Why is it called We Robot? Shouldn't it be iRobot?
No, because everybody's gonna be a robot. How could you not invest in Tesla? They have the most real world data. Like Google has a bunch of random spam.
3 wheels.
I don't think it doesn't have 3, does it?
It's got 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Oh, I think that's the taxi that they're showing off too. So Tesla's gonna have a taxi that is completely like doesn't need a driver.
Oh,
and that's gonna get unveiled.
What happened to the Tesla Semi, huh? Whatever happened to that?
The real problem that nobody's talking about, the Tesla Semi was just too heavy. They would have had to redesign all the bridges.
But we were promised. Eli kind of sounds like a politician right now. Promising things he's not going to deliver on.
The semis are better, more efficient.
Don't defend him.
They are more efficient, but we don't have the roads to carry a truck. Like the truck weighed like twice as much as a regular semi. And it was faster. It braked quicker. It was more safe. It could have a bigger payload.
Well,
but the roads couldn't handle it.
What road is that on right now?
It's not a bridge, bro. Dude, a bridge is just a road that's brave.
What?
That's Theo right into it.
I don't know what that is.
A bridge is just a road that's brave. But the thing is like you can obviously support a truck that's twice the weight on the ground, but it's a lot harder when you're lifting that hoe in the air and there's 12 of them on the bridge at once.
Just make it lighter, Elon.
Unfortunately, the density of a battery is a lot more than ICE.
You can do it. Whatever, dude. I'm saying this right now. I'm not putting any more money in Tesla.
How much? How
much is in there? You want me to tell you?
No. How long? Let's say 10-10 taxis come out. Okay.
Taxis come out 10-10.
Taxis come out 10-10 supposedly. They're at least going to show them off. I don't know if they're going to go on the road on 10-10.
They're definitely
okay.
not.
But let's assume they go on the road 10-10.
Okay.
There's taxis taking you around town. Elon says it's going to be cheaper than buses. Okay. How long before you hop in one? What do you need to see?
I need to see my stock at least hit even. That's going to be wild.
Forget about your stock, bro.
No. I'm not paying any more money to them until my stock goes up. I own some of the company.
I'm getting in the taxi day
I
one.
own some of that company. And if that company does not go up, I'm not getting in my own company.
That stock, this is 30 years. It's going to be the best investment you ever made. This is what everybody said.
30 years, bro. It's been 4.
They're like,
I'm still in the red.
Google Alphabet stock. Oh, it's up and down, up and down. Guess what it is now, dude? Gajillion. Doesn't matter. Tesla has the most real world data of any AI. Do you not understand how crazy that is? It's an infinite, you couldn't put a price tag on it. They have pictures of everything in the world.
Not everything.
They do, bro. What? They got everything.
How do they get that?
They got everything.
Well,
like right now, you pull out your Tesla key. Why am dude? I'm gooning on the Tesla. Like
you're for real trying to sell right now.
It's just crazy. It's like
we all know you love Tesla. You love Elon Musk. You might as well marry him. But
I don't love him because the Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, is scary.
But you mean Dogecoin that also failed?
I think it's okay. I think.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't tell me to invest in that.
I've never invested in crypto and won't until it's like. I just won't. I don't know.
It's insane you didn't actually. When I think about that. Well, I have something to tell you, but I'm not going to say it on air because it's kind of embarrassing.
Bro, say it on air. That's perfect time.
No. I'll give
You're going to...
You know NVIDIA?
Uh-huh. You put all your money in it and then took it out.
I put a lot in there.
And you took it out right before it crashed? Or right before it went up?
No. I kept it in and I was like, it's booming. It's booming, bro. No insider information right here, but I put it in right before they launched that chip or whatever they put in and everything.
Yeah.
It was booming, and then I had to take it all out for a reason.
For taxes.
No.
Do not for Texas.
No. That is a long-term investment reason, but it's still kind of embarrassing because I was like, that sucks, dude. It's kind of blowing up right now.
But it's about to get even more massive now.
I know.
Like that stat I showed you the other day, it was an insane amount. It was like 1 in 3 of the employees are millionaires, and like 10% are have at least $20 million at NVIDIA because their stock's doing so.
Dude, just think that like growing up, I used to see NVIDIA like on like gaming computers.
Yeah.
It's like I just thought they were like a gaming company.
Nope.
Yeah.
And like I said in the last podcast,
What'd you
it's
say?
going to go in the Skydio drone. Skydio has been lobbying hard to get DJI out, and they're going to take over the drone market next with NVIDIA chips. Why? We're finance bros. We're finance bros.
You're trying to sell us all this stuff right
Do
now.
do not take our legal advice. It could result in serious harm or damage.
Yeah, you could lose the house. Oh, man. Well, we really didn't hit on anything spooky. Like I was hoping.
Do you have any scary stories?
I mean, this is all pretty scary what we're talking about, but
you don't
not
have
the
any...
conventional way. I played flag football the other day.
You did?
I played football for the first time in a minute.
And what happened?
I
Your
could
first
barely,
day
I
back?
could barely walk.
You got a craterous blister and just destroyed calf.
Yes, bro. Dude, I was running a route, and somebody's knee just came and just pile-drived my calf right here. I straight up thought I tore something again. I was looking really scared. And then it didn't feel like anything. But, yeah, I got in the truck to go home. Got out of the truck after like a 30-minute drive, and I was like, I just collapsed on the floor.
Yeah.
On the driveway. And I don't know, dude. I just taking that kind of hit, like I would do that all the time in high school, you know?
You getting old?
I just feel like I'm getting old.
We're geezers, bro. We're talking about
I hate
Tesla.
it,
We're talking
dude.
about playing one match of football.
We got to say something to stay relevant right now. Like the youngsters, like Skibbity.
Hey,
Skibbity ribbity.
Sigma affirmation.
Sigma Gamma. That's so Sigma.
That's so skibbity.
We should make some clips for TikTok. No. No. We got to say like TikTok words and stuff. So,
Yo, I was riding my skeet right down the street, and
okay,
my Lime, dude, crazy breeze.
that's so
Crazy
skibbity.
breeze. Saw 2 lemons walk by.
Ooh.
Sweet.
You say Riz?
I said,
You riz them up?
I said, Kari.
You riz them up
I
in
ri-
Ohio?
I rizzed them. I rizzed them. Slim Jim waffle.
Oh, you hit it with that baby Gronk on Live You Done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that baby Gronk riz?
Icing. Strawberries.
Swish. Dude, you just made up so many.
But they
so
were
many
all
new
food,
words.
bro.
Yes.
Dude.
You hit us with that fruit salad.
Dude. Freeboard, skate, land.
Ooh, Ollie.
Oh. That was me going into debt for a car.
Okay. Well, we hit an hour, by the way.
Let's go.
We don't need any more of this.
Um,
Please hit up the merch. It'll be linked below in the script. It's pretty sick.
there might be a surprise at the end of the video. We're gonna surprise them.
Another one.
We're gonna surprise them.
Another one. Hit us up on TikTok. We need some more positive comments in there. It's pretty brutal right now.
People hate us. Please.
People hate us. We need some uplifting comments.
Maybe we should read our comments to send us off. Can you pull them up?
Where's my phone?
Bro, listen. You gotta let your haters be heard because they need it. They're trying to get their anger out to us, so let's put it out so that they can feel better.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's hear some dark ones.
All right.
Let's be professional too.
Dylan says.
No joke.
Dylan says, "Really tough listen here, fellas." 4 likes.
4?
4 likes.
That's how many we get on the video.
Yo, keep it straight.
Okay. Hey, sorry. No goofing.
James says, "Not everyone needs a podcast." Crying emoji. 4 likes.
Hey, bro, it feels good. We take it, put it in, put it out.
Just like a vending machine.
Waffle grind spot.
Yeah. This guy ___ says we need to make podcast equipment unattainable. 4 fire emojis. 0 likes.
Ooh. Okay.
A singular opinion.
Oh, hey.
I just liked it.
But okay, last one.
This guy, Officer Sandy Cheeks, says in quotes, "We should start a podcast, bro." 5 likes.
But you know why we started a podcast? Because people are playing on their stupid TikTok like this, and they got nothing better to do.
Dude, Officer Sandy Cheeks posted out another video. He said, "Not everyone needs a podcast." Bro's a hater.
But you know what? Instead of talking to his boys right now, he's on TikTok being mad. But you know what we're doing?
We have a vision.
We're getting back. You know what our vision is? WD, world domination. No.
Being finance bros.
Our vision is to just get back to conversations. Because people don't conversate anymore. They sit on their phone. They just do all kinds of horrible things with their time. Like after this, we're going to go play Minecraft. But we got our conversation in first. And you can too if you listen to Honest Hockeys. Honk.
Let's go. Honk out. Honk.
Yeah, we don't know nothing, but we hope you enjoy the something. Bring the hockey that don't know nothing. You know we have fun and it does not busting. We love you, homie. May we keep the gravy and stuffing. Gravy and stuffing. I keep your mom in a Dutch oven. Gravy and stuffing. Gravy and stuffing. Gravy and stuffing.